Welcome guys to the first episode of 1k to a million coins. We've done this before, but this time we are doing it as a series and I'm going to show you every step of the way how to make 1 million coins. Now, of course guys, as it's episode 1, we're going to be going for 50k to 100,000 coins today. And of course, as usual, all you've got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and make sure to check out the Discord. Do you want the best team in FC 25? Yeah, baby! Do you want to be playing with the best players in the game like this and not be stuck with teams like this? Okay. Then you need to head over to skycoach.gg, select the amount of coins or the type of weekend league boost you need, and enter code PRORECOIL for 10% off of your order. Now we're starting off with a trading method that of course is from the Discord, so make sure if you are into FIFA to go and check that out because it's going to really help you get cooking, get started off. But we're going to be sniping, of course, gold French Premier League defenders. So we're going to be looking for actually centre backs today. Now, first of all, let's have a look. We got Fofana, we got Diop, we got Konate. Now, first of all, on the absolute basis of this, I believe we can do commons. Let's just have a look and see where these are sat. So there's nothing at 400. There is, we can get them at 500. So if you can snipe them, it looks like 350 is the lowest we can get these. So absolutely going to be very easy to pick up some snipes there, use them, sell them on at 500. EA tax is going to be, oh, can we not search? Okay, we can. So you're going to have to use the D-pad to do your spammy searching now. So it's going to be a little bit harder. It seems they've made it a little bit more. And we got one. Have we? Oh, we fumbled that. I was going to say, we fumbled that so hard. We haven't done any sniping this year. So we are going to be a bit slow. Now, I'm going to be smart about this. We've only got a K. We need to make some coins quickly. Where are we going to go? Well, first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the club section and we're going to go into the stadium. Now, we all got 2 gold kits at the start of the game. So we're going to go over here. I've got a few extras, but what we're going to quick sell is 2 of my golden kits. Now, I definitely don't want 2 Arsenal kits. Are they going for anything at the moment? It looks like they actually are, so we will list them on the market. It looks like if we have a look, they're probably, I mean, we can probably get what, 1,000 coins out of this. Okay, 700. So realistically, we're probably going to get around 600, maybe 700 coins. So we'll pop this up for 650. So that's kit number 1. Now, the other kit that I got at the start of the game is going to be our France kit here. If we could have a look at this, we've got this coming in seemingly at the bang on bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to move that over. We're going to make these 2. Okay, let me, is this going to work? Is this going to actually let me get rid? There you go. So we're going to do that kit there. Probably want to do a different color kit, otherwise we've got 2 of the same color, and we are going to quick sell our French kit. Now, by my calculations, we got 485 coins there. We've then got 700 coins, or I think it was 650 with that one, so 650 plus 485. Now the 650 has a 5% EA tax, so we're going to add the coin score to the corner now, and we got ourselves around the 2,000 coin mark, just above now. So we can actually have a look on this same method at potentially doing a little bit different. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to the Premier League. We're going to go to France. We can go for the gold rare version now. So as you can see, we've got Kamara here. We don't want to be doing that because we want the defenders, silly Rob. Now, it looks like the rares are going to be a little bit more expensive. Yesterday when I was looking at these, they were far cheaper. So our goal is going to be to get to the rares. So we're going to have to grind a little bit with these bad boys here. So we were looking, I think it was, what was it, 500? There was a couple cards. So you can see here, we've got a few here at 500. Now, it would be worth doing some of these on a bid. That's going to be the smart way to get some of these cards. We've of course got, as always, the trusty method of doing compare price. So you go here, you click X and B on Xbox, and it reloads the page. You want to occasionally go back out just to make sure that it is refreshing correctly for you. So because those players were actually technically not on the market, it wouldn't have correctly been refreshing. Do I want to go for that? Probably not. 450 is a little too high. We want to go for 4 at max. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a few of these snipes and we're going to see how much we can make, and I'll back to you when we're done. So guys, we have managed to get our first card. We got Badir Shield. We picked him up for 400. Now don't get me wrong, we are not making millions here. We're going to sell this for 500. We are making 75 coins. That's not a lot, I know that, but on the basis of us not having many coins, this is not bad at all. So we've searched at 450, as you can see there. At 400, not a lot were coming up. As soon as we searched 450, we did find that card. So it is just going to be about playing the long game with this one. I don't mind it at all. It is the start of a FIFA, and this is the fun part. This is where you are learning to trade on the new game, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. We've got one here again. It's difficult to snipe right now. For some reason, when I snipe, like it seems to bug out, but you can see we are finding the cards. Now we've managed to go ahead and get ourselves our second card in Diop. So we're going to get him sold again. We are currently at 150 coins profit. Now this is not bad at all, but it is feeling like I'm going to try and show you guys now the sniping method, or the element of it is a little bit slower this year. So if we have a look here on my controller, we'll go to gold common, and this might be because the game is a little bit slow right now. I'm not too sure, but if you have a look here, when we actually go to buy the card, so if we have a look at 350, none there, 450, there's one at 450. We can try do a little bit compare price here anymore. I mean, it seems like they're going up in price because we've wiped out everything that was at the 450 mark seemingly. So let's just pop this back on. So you can see everything's kind of clicking a little bit slower. It feels like there's a bit of a delay between buttons. Now I don't know if that is EA trying to make it harder to snipe or EA making a worse game. So, you know, it's always a possibility of both of them. Let's see if we missed a 400 there. It does seem like there is one. So if you, as you can see, when I click, there's a bit of a delay. It's not actually letting me immediately click. When you click, you also can't immediately go up. So I'm not sure what that problem is. Okay, so it seems like it's slow and steady. We've got our third card. We're on 225 coins profit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get 10 quickly so we can get to 750 coins. It's going to take us a little while, but then we can hopefully move up to the next stage. We made around 8,000 coins sniping these Arsenal cards. So we had a range, and I don't know if you can still see what I purchased them for. I think that goes. So we had some of them we were getting for as low as like 350, 400 coins. Some of them we were paying literally as close to the wire as we could be, only making a few hundred coins off of them. So I think the minimum profit we went with, I was picking them up at 1.4, selling for 1.6. The EA tax is 80 coins, so 120 was the minimum profit. And off all of these coins, we made just under 8,000 coins in total. So of course, that's going to be added to the total. And what we did do as well, which I didn't actually include in this, is we did some bronze pack method, and we were including one of those packs because at the time we only had the coins for one, and we got a Chelsea player who sold for 1,000 coins. So that's another 1,000 coins to the total. Guys, the next step for us is, we've seen the packs there, you probably have an idea, we've done the marquee matchups. If you're making coins at the minute, the marquee matchups is such a shoo-in, because realistically what we're going to say is no matter what we get in there, we're going to sell it, but we should walk away with some absolute bucks. Now we're also going to have some investments coming up in a moment, which are from the Discord, so of course, as always, make sure to check that out. But we're going to open these packs. Whatever we get, we're going to sell, unless it's like a really, really worth it sort of hold. That's going to make us more coins. Of course, this is a series. We might sell it in the next episode. So there is no Joe Linton's on the market. I'm not sure why. We're going to pop him on the transfer list. Do you know what, actually? Do we list him? What's the reason this guy is... Do you know what? Yeah, we'll just sell him. That's 8k profit. Do you know what? We'll call that 8k profit. A lot of these guys are looking like pretty much duds. Malaysia, we will list up. We'll pop him up for a light little 500. So that's another 500 coins. Porte, we'll pop him up for a K. That's kind of like a spray and pray. So that's another 1,000 coins there. And then we sell all of those for, we'll call it 2,722 coins. Of course, we'll work it out with EA tax, and you can see in the corner exactly how much we're on. Next pack, is it going to be a good one? Striker. Canada, I don't think that can really be good unless it's David anyway. Obviously it's a women's team, so we've got Sinclair there. 63 place striker isn't going to do us too much good. We'll have a look at Garnacho here, coming in at about a K, so we'll get rid of him. We are going to try and get these, you know, quickly. The bronzes, as much as like bronze pack method, obviously, you know, it works and stuff, we're going to get rid of them. We want to be doing this quickly. Total is still going to be on screen so you guys can see exactly where we are. Now I don't actually know which one of these was the best pack. Maybe I've already opened it, but every single one of those is the new walkout. We're going to skip this. I think it's a bird. Glass. It's a bit of glass. It's a bit of quick sell. All right, we're going to skip this one as well. See if skipping is going to get us in a better position. Who we got? We got Picord. 1,000 coins maybe there, max. Pepe might go for a bit. That's going to be... Obviously, with Joe Linton coming in at 8k, we're pretty covered for making coins back on this one. So it's 1.1 there. We'll quick sell this. Another 1.4 almost. Okay, finale pack. The penultimate pack. We have got a woman again. Okay, right back from wherever that is. I think it's Australia. Oh, Carpenter, she's moved. Okay, interesting. So that actually might have a little bit of worth to it. We're going to sell him. Adriano. Okay, Adriano gets a quick sell, probably like a 300. So Adriano is going to get us a few hundred coins as well. We've got Austin here. I actually, so by the way, I actually used to get my haircut at the same barber as Austin. So where my barber used to have a chair, Austin used to also go. So I've actually, I mean, I say I've met him. I've had my haircut next to him. Never really had much of a chat. I think we spoke about FIFA like briefly, but yeah. So I don't know if I live near him, but I know that I know his barber, and I've had a trim with him, basically. So a cool little fact there. Goes for 500 coins, which is pretty cool as well. All these guys are going to be pretty stinky. I'm just going to check the price on Carpenter. I don't know if there's really going to be much in that one. Okay, so like 900 coins maybe. We'll put her up for 950. That's what we're aiming for there. Some of these are already selling. I can see my transfer list. Things are going quickly. So Joe Linton, I'm not sure why that is, assuming like that's an Evo situation, but good to get the Newcastle out of the club quickly. We got Garnacho there as well, Austin as well. All three of those. I mean, that pretty much makes a 10k mark. With everything there, we've definitely profited like considerably, probably like 10k off of the marquee matchups. Not as much as I was hoping for, if I'm being totally honest, but definitely a good little shift. Now, next, we've actually lost ourselves 15,000 coins, but it's an investment. So this is essentially what we're going to be looking at selling in the next video. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 French managers. Now we managed to get them at a range of prices. So if we click in, am I able to, oh, okay, you can only see if we go there. So 2.2, 2.2, we got a 2.2 there, 1.8, so a little bit cheaper, 2.3, 2.2, and a 2.2. Now, if you actually look on the market right now, they're pretty much similar to the cost that we picked them up for, not hugely different. Obviously, one of them at the 1.8, I've made maybe 500 or 600 coins off at the moment. If we go 2.2, you've got a few here. Obviously, you can see them there. I mean, it's worth grabbing that one if it was there. And obviously, these ones, it's just going to be a sniping situation. And just trying to get as many as you can. You know, if you can get them, they are essentially very profitable. Obviously, right now, it's impossible to really snipe because of the lag. I don't know if it's servers or they're just trying to stop people sniping, or maybe they're trying to like work out when people are doing sort of pale tool bot kind of stuff. But it is horror how bad the search is right now. So I'm hoping they improve that for actual sniping, because it's going to make trading a little bit easier. And of course, other things to make trading easier, you guys know, it's linked down below if you want to get in the Discord. This was actually one of the main Discord investments we'll be looking at. Also actually having a look at meta players overnight. There's a lot of points to be made on that. If you look at my team, I pretty much have only picked up meta players on that basis, because even if I do sell a lot of them, we are going to be looking at a very nice end point where they've all made coins. Now, what I will say, guys, is in theory, we could hold this investment for a little longer, wait till 84s are a bit more useful, and probably make quite a bit of coins. I think these will go up to as much as 2.5k, maybe even more, because we're really at the start of the game. There's not really an enticing SBC. Haaland really doesn't sell a lot of people on the idea of actually doing him. There is some 84s in there, but that's why they haven't really had a budge. But let's say a big team of the week SBC comes out. Let's say a small hero SBC comes out. In the next week or so, we could make an absolute killing. So yes, we could hold these off, but that's not what 1k to a million coins is about. This is more of a speedy process. And although we picked these up on a bid and waited a few hours, we haven't waited days, which is what that would take. Look at all the ones here. You can even see at the end here, we've got 3 that have gone essentially for more on bits. You've got 1.2, 1.2, and a 1.3. Now, if we look at all of these, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got a whole page 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we've got 14 Buchanans, all picked up at 1.1. If we have a look now, that's not what I meant to do. We'll send her there. We're going to shove all of these on the transfer list quickly, and then what we're going to do is check her current price. I think we can make 1.4, 1.5 on every single one of these cards, which would be a lovely profit. Pop her in. I believe she had 1.3 max yesterday. Now this is only going to have increased, so 1.2, you've got 1 there coming up, that's fine, we don't need to worry. It did scare me a little bit then when it came up instantly. 1.3, you've got 4, 5 pages. So realistically, we're looking at a 1.4 sell on. So on each card, obviously EA tax there is going to be 70 coins. So obviously bridging that gap, the 1.1 to 1.4, it would be 300 coins. We're going to take off 70. So we're making 230 a card, which means in total, we've made 3,220 coins after EA tax. Right. So with, I think, what is like the 3rd or 4th clothes change of this video, we've finally seen these transfers sell, and they pretty much sold on the first try. So for anyone who's wondering, every single one of these 1.4, I think even the 1.5 sold for 1.5. So we may have even got a bit duped there. Let's just have a look how much Buchanan is going for. We already worked out previously how much that profit was. Maybe she's just sawn up. We might have just absolutely cooked with that investment and that snipe. So let's just have a look. Buchanan here. Let's pop that up. 1.5. I mean, that's how much we had her at. So 1.6. Seemingly, this isn't even like a difficult one to go and redo. So we've managed to, I mean, there's 1.4s up. There's 1.3. What we're going to do, just to finish off this episode, you're going to see the profit total now over there. I've got the wrong side over there. And I actually don't know what... We're going to do 2 pages of Buchanan's. all of them at the 1.1 range because we want to win and get some good profit out of it. But we're going to do this again, and that'll finish the video for today. And what we'll do is we'll sell all of those at the start of the next episode. This is going to be a weekly series. We're going to aim for, I want to say every Wednesday, but you guys, you know what, you guys can kind of determine that. I don't know what the day is actually going to be. I haven't got like a preference myself, but you guys can let me know what you think. You know what, we're going to bid on 1.2s because that seems like that's the only way we can right now. And you want to be slow with your bids because we all know right now the game's a bit laggy. You don't want to be accidentally buying now in the card for a ridiculous amount. Now, obviously, we sold all ours for 1.4. We sold one for 1.5. So the aim next is just going to get these for 1.5. We're obviously just going to bid on all the ones. Let's see if there's any is there any, all the 1.1s just bidded on? People already just bidded on this. So I don't know if maybe my video's already got, I don't know if I've mentioned this in a video yet, but I've clearly stuffed myself because people are ruining my method. But we're going to hope that we can at least get a couple of these. So check back at the start of the next video to see how many we got. We just bid on like 25 or 30. Make sure to subscribe. I hope you guys have enjoyed this new series, and I hope you come back for the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, not only do I already have a pretty damn good team for day one, with both tradable informs and England's best attacker, I also have 50,000 coins. Wow. And that is because I'm part of the best Discord in FC25. I'm not only part of it, but I'm also a part owner. And if you want to join too, there is a free trial for the premium and a free Discord link down below.